welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna work on the question parallel courses. It's a medium level graph question. The question states you're given an integer n, which indicates that there are n courses labeled from 1 to n. You're also given an array relations where relations I equals previous course next course, representing a prerequisite relationship between course prev course and course next course. And prev course has to be taken before course next course. So in one semester, we can take any number of courses as long as you have taken all the prerequisites in the previous semester for the courses you're taking. For this question, we have to return the minimum number of semesters needed to take all the courses. And if there's no way to take all the courses, then we turn -1. Let's look at the example here they've given us. In total, there are 3 courses, n equals 3. The relations is prerequisite of 3 is 1, and another prerequisite of 3 is 2. So 1 and 2 has to be taken before 3, and the total number of semesters we need to take all of the courses here is 1 semester and 2 semesters, so 2 semesters. This is a typical topological sort type of question where we go by the courses that have 0 dependencies first, and then we go level by level, and with the courses with the most dependencies, and we check at the end if we're able to take all of the courses. So the solution is going to be a topological sort-based solution. Topological sort uses BFS, and because we're gonna topological sort normally has an in degree and out degree, I'm gonna use default dictionary for our adjacency list used for our out degrees. From collections, import default dictionary, and I'm just gonna create define our lists, like the in degree and then the out degree. They're both going to be dictionaries. Adjacency list equals default dictionary of list for the out degree. And then in degree is going to be a dictionary to find set to 0 for all the courses initially. Right in range. It's labeled from 1 to n, so for I in range from 1 to n. Now that we've defined our in and out degrees, we can populate them. So we can populate them using this relations given to us. For previous course or prerequisite, I'm just gonna call it prev, and then course in relations, adjacency list of course dot append previous course. So adjacency list is basically our out degree, and then if it's out degree, we should be previous append course, I think, because previous points to course. And then the in degree would be increasing the in degree of course, so course plus equals 1. Okay, and now that we've populated our in and out degrees, we can start defining our queue. Our queue will be in cube with all of the courses that have 0 dependencies. So basically, course for course in degree, if in degree of course equals to 0, And then we can start our BFS. So while Q, we can also define a counter that starts with 0. This will count the number of semesters we need. So while Q, we go through all of the courses on the first level that has 0 dependencies for in length of Q. Course equals Q dot pop 0. And then for neighbor and adjacency list of course, we can decrease the in degree of our neighbor, in degree of neighbor minus equals 1. And if in degree of neighbor now also has no dependencies now, equals 0, then we can append it to our q dot append neighbor. And then after we've gone through all of the neighbors here, actually after we've gone through all of the courses in our queue, it means this level is done. Then we can add 1 to our count. It means this level is done, like for the level with 0 dependencies is done, and we add 1 semester to our count. And in the end, we're done our BFS here, and in the end, we want to check if we've gone through all of the courses. We can check by seeing if all the in degrees have decreased to 0. So for degree in degree of values, we go through all of in degrees values, in degree as a dictionary, and if degree is ever equal to 0, ever does not equal to 0, then we can short circuit and just return -1. Otherwise, we can just return the count, which is how many semesters are needed to take all of the courses. Actually, I forgot. So because we're doing in range 1 to n, it stops at n-1, so we actually have to do 1 to n plus 1 for it to go from label 1 to n. Oh, and this one for underscore and range length of Q. So this is how I would solve this question parallel courses. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you so much for watching.